Yo, 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 what's good, what's good, what's good? It's the Hardfood podcast.
Back again.
Back again. My name's Juice English.
Saxon King.
Why did you say back again like that?
Because you know what it is? I've got a cold, yeah. And my throat is sore, so I can't even shout. So, Spock, you can turn up the level still.
Yeah, ain't even supposed to admit all
I'm
them.
alright, you know.
Yeah, supposed to admit like weaknesses. You're the Saxon King?
It's not a weakness. It's
a
an
weakness.
illness.
I said immune system deficiency.
No, it isn't.
It is. I've done science.
Immune
I done so.
Yeah, I did it. I
immune
did that.
system deficiency.
Yeah.
Okay, then tell me how your immune system works.
It blocks and fires.
When it comes into interaction with a new, infection or whatever disease, it'll build up the white blood cells to come and, kill that specific bacteria.
Yeah.
And then it has memory cells,
Yeah.
memory, antibodies,
Yeah.
So then the next time...
I knew that. I actually knew that.
The next time the body's actually infected with that same disease,
Yeah.
it has memory, antibodies, then it kills it off a lot quicker. So basically, the first time it'll make about, say, 50 antibodies to go and break down the actual bacteria. The second time it'll make like 500.
So basically,
What if you got like AIDS?
your immune
You
system.
can't, because with AIDS, it's
Because that's like an
autoimmune immune
deficiency.
deficiency. So basically, your immune system can't fight. So if you had AIDS and then say you get a cold, because your immune system's already shot, you can die. Like you can just get really, 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 really next level.
That's why they die of pneumonia, doesn't it?
That's why they die of pneumonia.
Well, since you're bringing it there, jeez.
the one who brought it
Nah,
there.
I didn't mention AIDS. AIDS is totally different. It's scary.
It's when you talk about stuff like that, I always think of Philadelphia. You know the film?
Yeah, when he got the mole.
Is it a mole?
He got
What?
something on his arm. I'm
What?
Philadelphia. Anyway, can we not talk about
Philadelphia,
AIDS? I
Tom
don't like
Hanks.
AIDS.
Denzel, yeah.
AIDS is scary.
Denzel.
The spread.
Yeah.
AIDS.
The spread, Philadelphia.
I was wondering, what do you mean? That's why you lost me with that joke. So like Philadelphia. Sorry, AIDS. AIDS isn't a spread. You
All right,
can't-
yo. Timbo Slice in the building.
AIDS isn't a spread.
It's
Come
not
on.
cheese. It's not
Say
soft
yeah,
cheese,
yeah.
fam.
Fam,
All right, sorry.
who knows what AIDS is? Timbo Slice in the building?
Yeah.
This is where he thinks he's Night Dog now.
Smoke weed every day.
Spock in the building?
That's Nate Dogg.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank
I hope you
God.
enjoyed the show.
Thank God.
Hey, I like it. Yeah, that's who's that? Russell Simmons did that. When he was like, oh, Russell Simmons is coming to the stage. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Yeah.
Big hype. Yeah, the first time I saw that, I was like, yo, what's he going to say? He's got bars. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Russell's got jokes.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hardfood podcast, episode 83.
Should be 84, but
No, here we go. Should do a bonus episode. Yeah. Yeah, man, what's good? What's good in the hood? How we doing? It's Friday. So
Don't tell them that.
it's Friday? It's Friday evening. I'm
Don't
good.
tell
Quite
them
honest, quite honest here.
Yeah, we
Don't tell them that.
It's going to come out on the same day, so it don't matter.
You don't tell them so they don't know what day we record. What if we say something disparaging against one of our...
Disparaging.
yeah, that's my word for today.
Disparaging. What does disparaging mean?
That's an easy
Disparaging
one.
is to say something that isn't nice to someone, and it kind of takes away from their character and from reputation.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's true. I can back that one. I can back that one.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it's Friday still. Good vibes. Good.
Yeah, because we always record on Friday, not.
Yeah, no. Hopefully we can change the time to. Yeah, what we saying now? What's good? What we saying? Saxon illness. What's good? You right?
You do realise I'm still the same strength, It's just that, my voice isn't just as loud.
Had that to you, white blood
It
cells.
is. Hey! He's laughing now,
White blood
He's
cells
laughing,
gone on half
he's
there, and
He's laughing now, yeah. He's laughing now.
you remember on the Flintstones where like you say he'd pull the pull the cord and the bird would squawk and he'd cut the day.
No.
No, you don't didn't watch Flintstones like that. So,
Yeah, but I've been doing that in it. That's the basis that.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of the part.
Yeah.
The joke kind of died now. So next.
Yeah. So how you how you feeling? How you doing? You good? You cool?
Blessed.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like he's waiting for something to just explode with.
I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm actually cool.
I don't think it's one of the ones still.
I'm chilling.
What I was gonna say though,
Chilling like a villain.
just waiting for him to ask me how my day is and how I'm
Yeah, so
feeling.
Tim, how you doing?
No, it's been a rough day, you know.
Okay.
Fam, Tim ain't on camera, ask me, fam.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, Spock, what you saying?
Oh, there we go. Well, yeah, I've had a good day still. Yeah.
Spock. Okay. Spock's eating, so Spock's happy. That's good.
Yo, let me get to it. Let me land it. Congratulations.
Now, how are you then?
This guy, you know.
Nice, eh?
I'm good, so yeah,
I
I'm good.
didn't
I've had a
care
good
anyway.
day.
I didn't care anyway.
I've had a good
Now,
day.
carry on talking.
Landed congratulations to Sophielou.
Big up self.
Yeah.
Big up self.
Album Soul Search is not in stores quite yet, but the pre-order link is available.
Yes, it is.
So go spend that. If you got money in your bank, then press pre-order. If not, then just, you know.
Yo, you don't need the electric
Just
top up
wait
for
till
that, for that
Tuesday.
week,
Just hold
you know
back.
Yeah, just
Hold
wait.
back.
what I mean? Yo,
You know what I mean? We don't need to go into negative funds. Yeah.
now tell the truth. Tell the truth.
The unplanned overdraft and that. Nah, it's kind of worth it
You
still.
don't, you don't need to like. Oh no, you
You
don't
know,
need
unplanned
electric that
overdrafts,
day.
yeah.
You don't
Unplanned
need
overdrafts. Are they still rolling now?
I'm asking the wrong guy.
unplanned
fam.
overdrafts. You know what to do?
What?
You know what to do? You're able to borrow some money from them, yeah.
Yeah.
Then like 3 o'clock the same day, they send out the bailiffs to your yard.
I'm sure they
Same
don't.
day.
I'm sure they don't do that.
Same day, fam.
I'm pretty sure they don't do that.
Same day.
Nah,
they're like,
because
yeah,
the only reason why I say that is because I know say that banks had a little overhaul with how they charge people overdrafts in it, and it's like some of the charges were just getting like ridiculous. People paying dumb money back to the bank, and I heard
Which is
now
£8 or something. £8 a day,
£8 a day.
something like that. But obviously, how long you trying to say you unplanned overdraft? You go in there once on accident and then you sort it out.
Nah, but I'm saying like you see with Halifax, they do like
Is my boiler man that's still there?
you are
The boiler guy.
with the glasses.
Yeah, is he still there?
I think he
Graham
is.
or something.
I don't
I think
it's
he is. But
Is it
The
Graham?
one with the glasses. No, Graham. What do you
I don't know what if his name was Graham, but I know who you're referring
Kind of
to.
looks like Spock.
Anyhow,
mean? He looks nothing like Spock.
Yeah, it's Alright, cool.
you know he actually does look like. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, basically with like see Halifax, they do like you only get charged like for every £7, you get charged 1p.
1p.
So you can say
Set for the
like, okay, so I'm gonna make this like £66 or something. You know what I mean? Something daft.
£66.
Yeah, you can afford to. Like,
£6. Yeah.
yeah, I mean like you can afford to like such as
Howard, that was it. Yeah, Howard.
Howard,
Halifax.
what do I
Yeah.
call him?
He actually looks like
Graham?
someone else.
Graham.
He looks
He
like
don't like
someone that I know.
He don't look like
I'm
Graham
not
and
gonna
Howard.
say it.
Howard, some sort.
But yeah,
But we go back to celebrating Sophielou.
Big up
Because
Soph.
my girls put together an album, you know. We was there at the
Big Boy
listening
album.
party. Big Boy album, we heard it. You guys heard most of it.
Yeah.
big
Boy
up
album.
yourself.
Yeah.
Get me for the Saxon mention.
Like, yeah. Mentioned, I think it's track 3 or so.
Yeah. So,
But yeah, man, yo, I swear down there, proud, you know. Because like an album ain't no joke thing, you know. It's not like a mixtape, you just go and use everyone else's instrumentals. And,
Yeah.
like she got like handmade beats. She sat down with producers and got the thing sorted out. And
Another way.
beats were...
Well, I'm laughing. You
Beats
said
weren't correct
handmade
and-
beats. Yeah, I'm expecting on the table. Go.
I mean,
the pen,
that's
got
probably
the
how
pen
it
in your
started,
hand.
you know. Because Dimes
she
did
got
the
the pen.
drums and the intro, and you know Dimes is musical.
Get me. Everyone's probably seen, yo, I just got a 6 still. Nah, them days are over.
Well, yeah, man, yo.
That's
Like,
what I used to do now, really. I'm just saying.
I still do that now, of course. When you get a chance on the steering wheel and that, in traffic.
Yo, them days are sick. Carry on.
Yeah, a lot goes into making an album, and I'm really proud to be fair. And it's gonna bang like it's
You
12,
A&R in it?
12 tracks. Say again.
Are you going to A&R it?
It's already been made.
Okay. Are you going to like, you're going to do like promoting? You're going to like...
I'm gonna do my part still.
You can do the street team?
I'm there still. I'm there. I'll get the Soul Search tee and hoodie and that kind of stuff, and
Okay.
post up the pic and Sophielou challenge if you needed. I'm there.
Sophie,
innit? Let's
do another challenge for Drew.
get- I'm there. If Sophie's got another challenge running, I'm there as long as it
Sophie,
doesn't
we
include me. To see.
don't need another tidal wave.
I'm there. Yo, fam. Tidal waves.
Tidal wave. We don't need that.
Do numbers,
It
I've
did.
got a discombobulating, thinks it's alright, 4 or 5 chat to the tidal
Yo,
wave.
let's
Yeah,
not
fair.
talk about discombobulate yet.
Fair,
'Cause from the time my mum's talking about absconded, yeah.
Yeah.
He has not redeemed himself.
All I'm
Yeah,
saying
they
is,
don't
yeah,
like
you lot are looking at me like a candle in the sun. That don't make sense.
Shut up.
What are you talking about, fam?
Exactly.
Himself. He does not know himself.
What's he
He doesn't-
That's what I'm saying.
You don't even gas him up. Don't give him no
You guys are looking at me
time.
because, like, you know what I mean.
Yo, you need to be
Drop
on
in the
you need to
ocean,
be-
fam.
you need to be on camera with these bars, fam.
Drop in the ocean.
Spot, you might have to just put the camera on the dog.
Nah, man, that's because that's a good angle. Yeah, that's a good angle.
Yeah, Spot part. Why not pull it back still?
Sad.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yeah, man. Sophielou, 14th of June, album drops.
Excited, man.
Yeah, I'm gassed. I'm really excited. I'm gonna drop it exclusive a bit later still, unless I play it now.
Later.
Actually, what's the Wi-Fi saying in this place? I'll play it later.
I think you do it later because it's your
Nah, I got
food.
just fam.
You got loads.
Fam, the city's on fire, you know.
Yeah.
City's on fire still.
Does that mean that one of our favourites is dropped?
One of our favourites has dropped.
Okay. Save it for later then.
Eh?
Save it for later.
I might have to drop that now, you know.
Really?
Just like,
Just check my-
eh?
just check my- see what it says.
This dropped today. It's called My Lovin'. Kstax the GOAT. Fam.
Yeah, if this boy sticks to making music, it's all
Fam.
good. Stick to making music. Don't go on TV for judging day. Yeah, just make music. That's all we want. Music. Just make your music. This sounds alright. You
Is
get
a
me?
bad boy tune, you know. Summertime dance. Yo.
Yeah, man. I got time for that still.
I got yo, fam. I said to him, I said, yo,
Yeah, this is what I need more of.
when you dropping music, yeah,
Do this. Just make
no
music.
one can really touch him too tough musically. I said it. He's up there. He just needs to work in it, consistent.
Yeah, Juicy trying to shoot himself in the foot, you know.
Ow?
You know, if you make a rod for a long back, by
Fam,
saying no
if
one
he-
can touch
fam,
him.
if he-
By
if
saying
he
no
keep-
one can
if
touch
he-
him.
if
You're
he
saying
keep-
no one can touch him.
Fam, if he
Are
constantly,
you saying no
I'm
one
saying
can
if
touch
he,
him?
live in land, if he constantly produces at this level and keeps working hard at pushing his tunes,
Okay.
no one will be
So
able to
how
touch him.
consistent is the
Oh.
work rate?
This is just the beginning, apparently, or the second step. He dropped it. He dropped
Okay, so when's the
So
next tune? In 10
I-
years?
I
in
said
like,
if-
Yeah, fam.
in
I said
eight
it-
months?
How did you get the message? How did you get this? What's
Get
it?
what?
How did you get the?
This is out, fam.
Oh, I thought like it says like, yo, it stacks.
Nah. I got that message.
Or
before.
did you say, yo, it's K?
Nah. Fam, this is out now, fam. Yo, go on his Insta, check out. innit?
Yeah.
Juice, he probably said, yo, it's K. Yo.
Where did you record
And then Juice came out with
Where did you
10 different names with so many no K. And he was like, no. No, it's not him. No, it's not him.
Where was it recorded?
I don't know, you tell me.
I'm guessing it was recorded at
Did you
Beats
do
the
it
Bar
home?
because he got that face on. Beats the Bar, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fam. See now I'm confused now. I'm just gonna need Insta. There's 0 posts.
You know what? Do you remember when I told you like
And
2-3
His
2-3
story
weeks
says
ago?
gone for a while. Mentally disturbed. Okay.
You know, I said 2-3 weeks ago that people
Man
need a
got the
manager.
tune bounced.
And the tune dropped today. The tune dropped today. I was excited to see the tune, and then
Do you know when I said some people need a manager? Because
Yo.
some artists, they're so like good at being artists, they don't think about anything else.
yo, you like check out My Lovin' by Kstax. That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna say.
tune sounds
Oh,
hard.
That's all I'm
Like
gonna say.
It does sound good.
Tune sounds good.
Knock him. It does sound good.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Real recognize real. So,
Has
yeah,
he
man.
deleted all his posts? Right, yo, remember pushing the tune earlier?
yeah.
I'm confused. I'm real
Might
confused.
change his mind.
Yo, for real? Anyway, big tune.
We got man. Do your thing. We just want to make good music, that's it. Just make the good music, kid.
Yeah, man. I played that Sophielou one then later. Paul the Messenger. That's the next one that surprised me. We went to the Sophielou listening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was the one that was like getting like overly hyped to the tunes. I was like, oh, yo. It's like tapping me on the shoulder. Yo, is that a tune? I said, yeah, I'm trying to listen to it still.
Juice is like, Because you listen to tune. Relax, big man. In front of everyone, the music turns off, the lights turn on. Everyone's looking at Juice, looking in his face. Relax, big man. What you do?
Like, you know the ones where like literally like Sophielou drops a hard line. It's like, yo, tap me on the shoulder. Like, yeah, I'm trying to listen to the next line. Like, yeah. Sophielou,
Is he the one that was behind me?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Juice, like, I swear to God, if you touch him one more time, you know, fam.
Nah, it was all love.
you.
It was all love. But like, you know, I like to know what the music sounds like before. Like, if the music's fire, then I'll talk to you like your music's fire. If the music ain't fire, then I probably won't really like be that responsive.
Yeah.
So like, I hadn't heard his music yet, so I was like, all right, cool, yeah, respect. So now that I've heard the music, I'm
What's his
like,
name?
yo, Paul the Messenger.
What message is he bringing?
It's Christianity.
Christianity?
Is it?
Yeah.
Christian
Alright,
music.
cool.
It sounded Christian, eh?
You like his music, yeah.
And I'm not even religious, so I was feeling it.
His sound is like
Did-
that's what I'm
didn't
saying.
you record
It's
it?
like,
Oh, I thought we could do it.
he's like you heard of Marley music?
Nah.
His voice is just like Marley music, so it's like really. It sounds like an accordion or like an oboe.
Yeah, you know, it reminds. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you know what? Yeah, it reminded me of
It sounds weird, innit? It sounds like an oboe.
accordion.
I know,
Like an
it's
An
funny.
accordion or an oboe?
No, I get what you're saying.
An
no, I do get it.
accordion
He's got like
or an oboe?
yeah, because like, he's got like a.
No, keep talking. No, I'm saying the tune.
like
Oh no, this is the tune.
It's a struggle, I struggle to live mine.
Like,
he sounds like.
I know why
like
you're saying
like an
accordion, you
oboe.
know.
I'm wasting my time. Yeah.
It's the way how you like
Feel
kind
like I'm
of
stuck in a
use an
bubble.
oboe.
Put in 100 and still I
You'd accentuate the way you breathe in as well.
I cannot deal with this struggle.
Oboe.
This
You know what
is
an oboe is?
this is
Yeah, I
Redemption.
want to play an oboe.
Redemption by Paul the Messenger.
I like his voice.
Fam, the whole
Marley music.
EP.
Listen to Marley. It's same. Marley music and him.
Marley music.
Same thing in it. Same thing.
Don't know if I can take it.
But he does some mad things. Like he's got one tune. Like he's singing it and knocks it into the next octave. Then brings it back down really quick. He sounds
On this
so
one?
sick. I don't
On
know if
this
it's
EP.
tune.
This EP though.
Is that the black one?
Nah, this is the.
Human experience or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
Voice
it's on
sick
that
still.
I ain't even dropped it.
That lick
I
there.
like it.
And it's the way he's going, definitely a Marley thing, man.
I like that.
What bit?
I like that a lot. I like that a lot.
That's a Marley music lick, man.
Running from it all. Running from it all.
I like that stuff.
Very,
I like
very,
that.
very pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, I've been talking to him and
Yeah. I was meant to pop up to him, to be
what's
fair.
he's
You say that to everyone, do you?
he's
Eh?
what's called
You say that to everyone you have no intention to.
No, I have all the intention. I just,
to follow through.
yeah.
All artists, yeah, listening, he does it. He's lying to you.
No, come on.
He's lying to you.
Come on.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. He's not going to hit you up.
And Adrian's we are like, yeah, lying ass dude.
I'm like,
You
why
lying.
we walk away from the conversation, fam. Why are you lying to them again?
You ain't gotta lie,
It's the good thing to say.
You ain't gotta lie, Craig.
Nah, I'm definitely gonna highlight it. So I'm gonna get him to come through. To be fair. Maybe start bringing free guests again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a project dropping 31st of July, I think it was, he said.
I know that.
I spoke to him.
Sea juice.
I spoke to him.
Yeah, if you actually
Hardly
get
on
back to
Insta.
them.
Fam, I met him on Sunday. We
Nah,
went
nah,
to-
I-
all up in the DMs.
Fam.
Met him on Sunday.
I met him. That's the first time I met
And
him.
who else met him on Sunday?
I did.
Yeah,
First time I actually met him.
And he's talking to him. And
Yeah,
he
what-
knows the things dropping.
Yo,
Tim's
artists,
game's
if you
different
need
now,
if you need like a manager or A&R or someone to sort your project, yeah, tell
But
him,
don't
man.
ask him to post on Insta.
Jesus, please don't. Please don't.
Do not ask Tim to post on Insta, because like,
Yo,
yeah.
the worst captions ever. Must acting like a couple words together and he comes out with absconded like on a regular and can't put words together for a flipping caption.
Fam,
Ridiculous.
that does not give you any like higher rating. For
Who
using-
uses absconded in
You
a regular
use it-
sentence, fam?
You use the word-
Nobody.
You use the word absconded,
Absconded.
incorrectly.
What else did I use before? I used something else
You
earlier.
used it incorrectly.
I used something else earlier. What did I say?
Incorrectly.
Disparage.
Let's start.
Disparage.
Disparage.
Uncorrectly.
I says
Uncorrectly.
incorrectly.
Uncorrectly.
Incorrectly.
Okay.
Oh, you man, you and the
I'm really
cameras
slow.
well, you know.
I'm really slow.
Like, into-
Anyway, stop
jump on the
throwing your
camera.
Dummy out
rattles
the-
out to your preambulators.
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 Yeah. I'm with you, Spock. I'm rolling. Don't
So
worry.
the city's on fire again.
That's
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah, Sophielou dropping for the messenger. Kstax is here. Told you just up the video to pick up.
Amy
Yeah,
G dropped.
Amy G
the
dropped the
remix to
remix to
Rise.
Rise. Yeah,
That's
kinda-
another person Tim got contacted by,
Yeah.
yeah, Justin.
You know what it is? I was supposed to do it and I just didn't do it.
No.
Because like, I'll do it later. Then she like forgot about it.
Sometimes I don't always reply to messages, but I see everything, man. Let's go on, man. So yeah, man. Check out everything still.
Your beard looks nice.
Oh, thanks. And yours. Yeah. So
You know,
yeah,
that's
man.
like yeah. when when someone brings you food, yeah, the waiter they bring you food and they say, "Oh, enjoy your meal," and he's like, "You too."
Or like, this girl did it.
It's like she walks away thinking, "What's that idiot said that for?" And you're like, "Why did I just say that?" Yeah, you too. Yo, idiot! I'm serving the food.
There's one girl at work. She said she did a version of that. The garage next door, like the car garage, fill up your car with petrol. It's owned by some Muslim guys, and he goes, "Oh, so what you do for Christmas?"
What, Muslims can't celebrate Christmas?
We can't celebrate Christmas now.
They don't celebrate Christmas for.
Oh, but they can though.
The can if they want.
They can, but like they don't because they're actually like the devout Muslims. Like
So?
they're not in A&E.
So,
Anyways,
to them,
anyways,
to let you know, yeah, just to let you know.
Go on then.
That Jesus was a prophet.
A prophet.
I'm working on pronunciation.
The white blood cells. I'm telling you, man.
So basically, yeah, Jesus was a prophet. So some of them could. So
Can you spell
but
prophet for me, please?
It's P-E. P-E prophet.
It's P-U-H. Prophet.
Oh man.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, carry on, Juice.
Oh, that was it still. That was it still.
Right, podcast over. Huh?
Nah,
85 next week.
freaking. You know what? Okay, you know what? I've had a good week here over there.
How are you going back to that?
It really was the end of the podcast.
No.
It really was.
Because there was no clear and obvious segue, so obviously I'm gonna bring it back now and then just what I mean?
man.
Producers,
Brain
you
is
know?
like, you know what?
Fam, I
I
had
thought
a
we could've
good week.
freestyled it a
Yeah,
bit more.
Like, let me land. I had a good week. I've had a good week. Yeah, the other night I had the evening off work, so I was just at home chilling on YouTube. I haven't done that in a long time.
Okay.
When did DJ Khaled release so many music
He
videos?
dropped there, yeah. There.
I thought there was just one for like
No,
the
sir.
Nipsey one, so I
It's
went
like
to
he
look for that
dropped a
one.
video for nearly every tune.
Bare video, so like obviously I went to the shop, bought some popcorn, and then just sat down and watched all the videos. And
They're all right, man.
yeah, right, still the cool, the bit there's a word. Okay, nothing's happening in the videos other than the one where scissors and it becomes Game of Thrones basically. Have you seen that one? Where
I watched
I
it.
watched-
have you seen
I kinda
DJ,
skipped through it,
DJ
because I was trying
Khaled's
to
sword
catch-
fighting and that?
I was
I'm
skipping
watching
through
it.
just to see Scissor. Then like, just
Pervert.
call me what you may, but I like
Toxic,
Scissor.
man. Toxic
She's a
masculinity.
beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful woman.
that's why it's behind the camera.
Beautiful
innit?
woman. I like women.
So
I like women.
It's make me sick.
But yeah, speaking of perverts, Cosby.
Yo, I got it. This nigga gonna say, speaking of perverts, but me in the same boat.
Smart, that's when you turn the camera.
Smack, not to show it.
Segue of the day that was. Speaking of perverts.
Yeah, yo, did you see that? Well, I know everyone in this room. Well, Spark, did you see? Basically, yeah. Harvey Weinstein has settled his cases for 44 million, yeah. $44 million. He's settled his cases.
So that means the Me Too movement don't exist no more. They settled it. You lucky shut up.
You know what?
But
$44 million.
But
You know,
Cosby
man's
wasn't
like-
allowed that.
man's
Cosby
like,
wasn't allowed to settle
Me
the
too.
cases.
Shit. Me too, nigga. What? 44 million, nigga. What?
Yo, all I'm saying is, yeah. $44 million is not a lot of money, you know.
It really is.
To who? To me? Give me
No,
that.
no, fam. I'm talking to all these people that accused
How many
him.
were there? Because
There's loads. There's
I
loads.
don't know exactly how many there were.
Yeah, and how many actually
My
had
point is, who's getting paid?
the people that actually press charges, I'm guessing.
Okay, so
There's a lot of accusers.
if that, to be honest, yeah, it's like if that's happening, how in the world can you just settle for $44 million? And like, this is one of them situations that I feel. Listen, this is not you, fam.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Because these people, no, they're not actors.
If I was them, yeah, if I were them people,
I don't know.
I'd be like,
They're
yo,
aspiring, I think.
you can't buy me. We need to take you down. You need to go to prison. So this is my point, saying, yo, money has completely destroyed their whole point.
Hold
Well,
on.
you know-
So
you know yourself.
you'd rather not take 44 million and just see someone go to prison? Fam, give me 44 million.
You know
fam.
yourself.
Okay, then,
also.
okay, then. Answer me this.
If he goes, if he
No,
goes
let
to
me
prison,
finish,
he's
let
already
me
in the
finish,
cushy prison and he's rich.
Let me finish.
More than that, and what?
Let me finish. Colin Kaepernick. Yeah. They settled it out of court. Yeah. So are we saying that whatever that price is the worth of black men being killed by
No.
police brutality?
But you know, with that, yeah, with that, that's kind of false.
I'm asking
That's a
you.
false.
Well, I'm gonna say yeah, false equivalence.
yeah,
How?
false
Collins was
equivalence.
different because he.
What? With
God,
what,
Tim, you answer. I feel like you were
Because you ain't got an answer.
like,
I can't structure right now.
what Colin was. Is my hand in the camera now? What Colin was doing?
But yeah, the camera. fam.
I know. You're going to see a floating hand.
Yeah, just let people know.
What Colin was doing was standing up for the rights of black people, and we know that, red, and whatever.
Floating thumb.
Put your hand in the camera, bro. What's wrong?
No. But yeah,
The claw.
but when he got kind of blackballed out of the league, that's what they were blackballing for, because they believe he was doing things against America, and the
No,
narrative has been changed.
No, my point
You know
is,
what I
yeah, you're putting a price on the cause.
No, but the
No, but you're putting a price on the cause.
Yeah.
More
But
than
it's different.
70
Okay,
women,
but it's
apparently.
different.
Putting
No,
a price on the cause.
was Harvey Weinstein's that?
Go on.
With-
no,
I'll hear
I totally
Would
understand what
it-
you're saying,
was that
'cause
the-
morally it's incorrect. Like,
Morally,
either way, you
you
can't.
shouldn't even
you
settle
can't
for
put
no
it-
money.
Yeah, but it's different because basically Kaepernick was taking a stand and then he got blackballed because he was taking a stand.
What's Me
Yeah.
Too for then?
No, but these women.
They were taking a stand against him, and against other directors and other people
All the
in
men
power.
of power.
No, but
that are
that-
doing
the
that-
that.
that- power.
the people accused aren't necessarily the Me Too movement.
But they're the ones who started it.
No, we don't know that. Like
All this Me Too stuff. All this Me Too stuff started because of Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, no, but it's like if Harvey touched your batty and I'm like, nah, Adrian, you can't take that still. I'm gonna start this movement. You can still take your coin, you know. The movement, I'm gonna ride it.
Carry on. Yeah.
You get me? I'll
But
keep
then
the
I
Me
just
Too.
look like a hypocrite.
No, you didn't say nothing. You was waiting for the 44 million.
No, because I know that I'd still look like a hypocrite.
No,
course,
you can't look like a hypocrite.
Yes, I can.
How
Because the
can
fact
you?
is, I'm sitting there saying to it, yo, you should go to prison. You should go to prison. You should go to prison. You shouldn't do this because what you've done is wrong and you've been charged.
Yeah, but
You've
he's
been-
rich and he's got a team of
boom,
lawyers and it's
then boom.
difficult.
Okay, if you pay this money, you go away. Okay, cool. Nah, the
Plus-
cause. That means you're saying the cause is worth $44 million. That's the cause.
Or maybe you're just saying your batty's worth 44 million.
What is wrong with this guy?
Oh, it's what? Boom. What's a better word?
No, shut up, man.
What would you prefer?
Yeah.
You're saying, yeah,
Booty,
that the
bum.
cause of the Me Too movement, yeah, and those people that accused him, yeah, that
Cakes.
that the whole cause
No, I
is
said,
worth $44
no,
million.
I said the glutes. Go on.
You man have got issues, you know. You man have got issues.
That's what you usually call it, right?
Yeah, glutes. Gluteus maximus. That's right, isn't it? Gluteus.
Buns.
Maximus Gluteus.
Is it?
Gluteus
Maximus.
maximus.
Sorry, yeah. Nah, I'd take 44 million.
No,
I'd take
sir.
it.
But also with Cap, they're trying to say that he settled for 10 mil in the end.
Is that what it is? 10 mil?
But what they told Kaepernick, we're going to settle it, but you cannot say anything.
Yeah.
Do not let people know what it was. all the terms or anything.
But now
Just
they
now
can
it's
say
Can't
finished.
it.
just settle for $10 million, man.
But the joke is,
That's some
like
dumb money.
a
He
week
probably had
after,
unplanned overdraft.
it was leaked. Imagine Kaepernick's like, damn Howard.
Man,
I see you. I'll punch his glasses in his eyes. I
Man,
swear
I
to
got
God.
£7, $7 for 1p unit. You ain't got that. Carry on.
So that news was apparently leaked by someone within like who's affiliated with the NFL.
Oh, okay,
And it's kind of like just saying, my man, I'll do it for 10 mil.
10 mils is dumb money. It's
Yeah,
dumb money.
It's more so just to discredit what he did and like.
That's some dumb
what he
money.
stands
That can't
for,
be
I mean.
right. Because at the end of the day, yeah, them NFL players get paid up to like $40 million a year. So you telling me what?
Do
You're
they?
gonna-
I heard they're not very well paid.
No, the pay. It depends who you are.
Fam,
Oh, okay.
Depends who
I
you
just
are.
no because of
NBA,
NBA, yes.
NFL.
I don't know about NFL. I heard
they're
not very
dumb
well paid.
money.
Because I think it was Odell's got protected. So basically, what you do is on your contract, you get a certain amount of years that you say, whatever happens, I'm getting this money,
Yeah.
and then you have like, kind of, if something happens after such and such, you get that kind of money.
Yeah.
And I think for like 2-3 years or something like that, he's getting some ridiculous 100 and something mil. I think it was 100 and something mil.
So is there any
Yeah.
more?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
standard.
there,
ridiculous.
to be right, is there any more to it that Cosby wasn't offered the same thing?
Yeah, Cosby are getting that because he's black.
It's easy to say though. It might not be that. What's his
Plus,
pockets
the thing,
like?
The thing with Cosby drugging women. What's his name was being a scumbag and pressuring him using his power. You know what I mean? So does that add another like layer on top of what's already there?
I just don't understand how he's even
Well,
got
yeah,
the chance to
that-
even just settle out of court. when
Now
he's
I get what you're
breaking
saying
it.
though, because I think the whole settlement comes. My understanding of it is the whole settlement even comes into play when you've got a case, when you've got like a defense.
Yeah.
So if he can defend it, saying obviously, well, basically when there's drugs involved, there's no defense. You know what I mean? You was drugged, he couldn't. If Harvey wasn't using drugs, he could. You know, my word versus yours, and they're gonna be proven in court or whatever. But then to just save my name or whatever, just take this 44 million.
Well, his name's done.
And go
He's
invest in
done it,
Forex.
yeah. Well, his name is done, but you can possibly like.
I don't know how done is
just
how
other
done is his
Yeah,
name, man. He's
from
got
time
money.
He's got 44 million to dash away like that. The fact is, you don't know.
Don't know
What
about
is
that.
Harvey Weinstein's net worth?
As of 2018, the estimated net worth of Harvey Weinstein was about $50 million.
That's rubbish.
50 million.
No, it's not.
So he's got 6 left.
Nah, it's more than that.
It's like 50 Cent broke, innit? Just
Yeah.
say he broke.
Yeah. That's the reason why I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I think that it just sounds a bit stupid to me. I just think you're willing to fight that fight for so long and then just settle. Okay.
It's a hard fight though, man. Like, all jokes aside, the whole, what we all know, like the whole rape thing is tricky to
Prove.
yeah, for lack of a better word, it's tricky to prove, and then obviously that's not the
Fam,
last.
You've got multiple people.
But it wasn't rape, was it? Because he was.
Oh yeah, it's not even.
sexual
It's,
assault.
yeah,
when you
even
think about
I'm
it.
guessing even harder to prove.
So sexual assault, whereas Cosby rape, because he
Yeah.
drugged him.
I think this should
rape
just.
women.
I don't know, man. I
No,
think it's all messed up.
So
Yeah, it's the law and it's difficult and it's
and don't get me wrong, both of them are disgusting, like
yeah, of course, man. Like
acts of crime, but because Bill Cosby's black people will say, yo, because he's black,
yeah,
it's probably more nuanced than that. But we just like we Instagram read everything, don't we?
headlines,
You know what I mean?
captions, double tap,
Yeah.
like yeah. Again, prayers to the victims and that.
Yeah,
prayers to
man.
everyone
No,
involved.
but the thing is, yeah, that 44 million shared between them people. My point is that how are you going to sleep at night knowing, like,
Fam.
yo,
Fam, they've been sleeping at night without that share of 44 mil.
And then just remember, like I said, it might be a case of that.
Like they're not rich.
It might be that.
Like
person-
they're not rich.
But you don't know, not all of them are they? Because some of them could be like aspiring actresses that.
Yeah, and they could be
he's-
expiring now.
He's he's pressured to try and sleep with him, and they said no, and he's blackballed them.
Yeah, but some of them
You know what I mean?
did get blackballed, and they had like which one was it?
Is it
Which one of
Argent or something?
Was one of them? Was it Ashley Judd or
Yeah, she's one of them.
Ashley Judd? And what's her name? Was Rachel Weisz one of them?
I don't know. No, it's James Bond's wife, you know. Daniel Craig, Mrs.
James. Oh, I think he meant the character.
No.
He didn't make it clear.
So basically,
Oh, you still want people
whoever
to
it
think
was,
it's
yeah,
Idris
whoever it
Elba
was,
next year.
listen, yeah, whoever it was, you got to see that she still was successful. She was a successful actress.
Yeah, which like just imagine it's basically the whole. Remember the whole.
Lord of the Rings people.
No, I don't even know who's involved. To be fair, I don't even know who Harvey Weinstein is. But the whole.
You know the mad thing is,
The whole,
you know how many films
the
you've
whole
probably seen of
procedure
these?
is basically your lawyers are telling you, yo, you might not be able to win this case, take the settlement. So,
Yeah.
and then you can have a turn around and say, now I still want to fight it, lose and turn away with nothing and probably have to pay Harvey's legal fees, or you take your share of 44 million. It's a lot more like
He just says to me that justice has a price. And the fact is, nowadays, it's just that people will sell themselves for anything,
for 44 million.
for their peace of mind, for anything that is credible. You know what I mean? And as the Bible says, man, the love of money is the root of all evil. So make them lie in their bed, and all them people that were sitting there saying me too, X, Y, and Z, and they've taken that money. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it because you settle for the money. So what you're saying to me, don't mean jack.
I don't know.
Segue something else.
Well, speaking of Me Too, I watched that. I got halfway through that Beyonce Homecoming.
Oh, you watched it? I
I
watched
got
it.
halfway through it still.
The snake wife, you said that she watched it, you know.
Yeah. Oh, would you wait for her? Did she watch you?
Yeah, she watched me, and she goes, yeah, it's really good, you know. Shut up.
Nice. Yo, I'm
Punch
gonna
in your
watch
head.
it. I'm starting
I
it
won't
again
punch you
from
in
the
the head.
beginning.
Through it, sorry.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah, yo, it's really, really good. I got halfway.
Next. Okay.
I got halfway through.
What is
it.
that, Toxic
I'm gonna pull it
Spark?
off. I'm gonna pull it off and watch it again
You
from the
see,
start. But
You know, you can say that about any man.
fam,
You
you
say
man on
toxic such and
camera,
such.
for yo.
Good stuff.
Let me pull out the camera.
I'm
sorry,
standing there
sorry.
watching Juice, you know, trying
Sorry,
to
Juice,
explain,
sorry.
and Tim's just talking and talking.
Sorry, man. Sorry, go.
Yeah, she's like kind of like there's one part. National, let me just say, I understand why you don't like Beyonce.
Why?
Because she's got no manners for the mandem, you know.
Thank
like
you.
I'm
Really?
there. I've never really deeped all the tunes
Thank
in
you.
like in
Entirety,
totality, like
yeah.
you know,
Thank you.
an hour's worth of Beyonce tunes. She just,
She's already got one. And she
What do you
only
mean?
needs that
What's
one.
up?
like, well, that's what I'm thinking. Like she's up there talking about like, did I jump on another dick boy? And it's like, hold on, yo, Jay, you cool with this? And
Yeah, man.
like,
No, that's.
oh, to the left, that's really to the left.
But you know, it's.
Like the door's by the right, you put it right there. Like pull it by the door,
door.
innit? Like you don't put it to the left.
I can totally understand what you're saying,
Yeah.
but it's because she's a superhero for certain women.
No, yeah. But then I was thinking, is it? Because then you'd obviously turn around and say, well, look how men have been disrespecting women and
Fam.
whatnot in the music.
I was listening to YG and I felt like I was disrespecting women.
Yeah, I know it.
Every other word, fam, the joke is, yeah, even when at Nipsey's funeral, he goes, "We got some pretty light-skinned daughters, man,"
Yeah.
and it's like, fam, you know he's gonna say bitch.
Yeah,
You know he's gonna say
yeah.
bitches.
Of
It's
course.
like, yo, like that's
But-
that's
yeah,
it. That's
but it's-
product of your environment,
it's
innit?
product
Like,
of environment.
and yeah, it's more. I know it could be an excuse, but yo, like still.
But it's different because, and I know this is probably gonna sound wild, but
Here we
I shouldn't
go.
say that word. But basically, like the rappers are disrespecting like hoes on like
Yeah.
one night stand and them
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
you know. Beyonce is disrespecting. Not even say disrespecting, but she's kind of like beefing
down.
with the husbands and
Yeah.
even some of the good guys who ain't
Yeah.
got no like you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, what do you bring to the table? Oh, you broke, you can't come to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
can
like,
see that.
you know what I mean? It's like it's,
Yeah.
it's just a bit.
That's not got time for her.
I felt a bit, yo.
I ain't got time for her.
No, I can understand what you're saying on that. To
And
me,
Chris Brown is still better than her. Talk to me. Tell her to do a backflip.
It
and
made me
sing.
realize though,
Tell her
Chris
to do a
Brown,
backflip. Tell her to do a backflip.
it needs more.
He needs more stage production. all
basically.
it is.
But not more stage
Not
presence.
all
How
it
many?
is, but-
How often does he perform?
Not that many.
And when
you gotta
Beyonce
see
performs,
things
it's a
about it.
moment.
That's the thing, though. But you got to look at the machine behind her.
Oh yeah, well,
The machine behind her is so much more powerful than Chris.
Yeah.
And the fact is, half of the world's blackballed Chris.
But
He can't
that's
come
the
back to
thing.
the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get me? And the fact
Well,
is,
maybe now
that,
because Teresa's gone.
but the fact is
Yo,
that
Tyler's coming.
Yeah,
no,
Tyler's-
the
Tyler
thing
was here
is
the other day.
Yeah.
because even now people will argue with me over Chris Brown. You know, I know a lot of white people. No disrespect, they will argue to the death
You know what
over
the mad
Chris
thing is?
Brown, and I'm like,
Do you know he was
Yo.
19 when he did that?
Is it 19?
19, you know, blood.
Bro, some of these drillers are 19, you know,
exactly.
doing worse.
And he's
Said no,
30,
doing
he
bad
turned
stuff.
30 the other day.
Man was 19, blood.
And Chris is 30 now.
Think about it. Like,
Well,
don't get me wrong. I'm
I
not
mean,
saying
honestly, I can't really
say,
think
like-
because at 19 I wasn't hitting women.
I was never
Like,
thinking of that as my way of venting frustration.
We can see what
But-
you want, you know, on camera.
He was
I
still a
know,
teenager.
Still. But it's like he's a person doing a stupid, childish thing.
And as I said, Tim's not childish, but
No, I'm gonna say it's
You know
No,
what?
it's
You know
childish
this-
in the thing that in a way of
It was-
I'm
it was-
angry, so I'm gonna lash out.
it was reckless.
Yeah, reckless.
Yeah.
Sorry, reckless. That's a better term. It's like you're taking that out on a
I'm not laughing
19-year-old.
at that. I'm laughing at your use of words. Anyway, carry on.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
But my point is that for me, in terms of the engine and the machine behind Beyonce, there's nothing that, you know, the media, the press, or social media, the
Yeah,
way it's
fam.
built and the way she's like marketed, she can't lose.
Mad.
I'll rate her for being a black woman that's in this position. However, I look at her and I think, well, Beyonce's the girl that can fit in anywhere.
I don't know.
I don't
She
know
can
about
fit
that.
in anywhere because
don't know
think
about
about it, yeah. She's still got them ratchet tunes that girls will still dance to, and she's still got the halos.
But that's
Okay,
just-
yeah, the catalogue
Now,
as a whole,
as
yeah,
a
she can
whole,
fit in everywhere.
yeah.
I think
Now-
new
I don't-
Beyonce is a lot more black.
yeah.
yeah.
But the old
You
Beyonce,
do that for the camera. Black.
Sorry.
but the old Beyonce,
Oh, sorry, I missed you there. Yeah, cool.
but the old Beyonce has enough pop value
Yeah.
to get to anyone.
Yeah, she still started with Crazy in Love, to be fair.
You see what I'm
so,
saying?
Yeah.
And it's a situation that, if you're that big and you have the machine, everyone's help trying to, you know, push you forward.
Yeah.
You're gonna win.
But I don't know, man, because I feel sometimes, to your point,
Don't get me wrong, yeah, her voice is flawless. I've never knocked her singing ability. Never, ever, ever. It's just that her personality does my head in.
Oh, no, she's cool, man.
I think
She's like super goofy and that, man. She's cool, man.
I don't know.
And
I don't.
You don't need to pull up any don't have to pull up any extracts of the
No,
video that you
no.
recorded on your phone.
This is for the Saxon
Yeah.
King. I'm a real cool girl,
yeah, man, she cool, man. She people them, she man them.
so I can't do a Texas.
I know you
accent,
couldn't
so-
do
a Texan.
I was like, what was that?
That was a terrible.
What was I gonna say? Oh, you know, last week, yeah, I came to the conclusion that we wasn't getting this Rihanna album, and then the interview come out, and she's like, "Oh, the album's done and it's on its way."
Really?
I don't know if she said it was done. I just didn't like.
Was she working on it? In London.
She basically said the album's coming, reggae album is coming. Might be called R9.
R9.
Yeah.
Sick.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Classic.
Well, it's a ninth album, so
I don't care about that.
yeah. And then,
She's obviously a Brazil
I'm on about
supporter.
the R9 boots. You get me?
Obviously.
oh, that Ronaldo.
One of the
Oh,
real
yeah,
ones
no,
now.
see,
You know the silver and the blue. Yo, them were
the silver,
sick.
blue, and the yellow.
Yellow
like,
in
the accents
between.
and
Yo, that Brazil World Cup was it was sick.
Yo,
as fuck,
I bet
yeah.
she's gonna come back with just the cap, the little sort of peak, yeah, so shade on her head. Do you remember that when Ronaldo had that?
I'm trying not to say Rihanna joke because I love her too much. But she shouldn't do that. She shouldn't do that. She shouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah. I do love Rihanna. You know. I don't know where this love came from, but
Really?
not even that love. I don't love her like that. Actually, she's a sick person. You know what I mean? She's just real. I just respect that realness, the reality. You know what I mean? And then obviously now it came out that she's living in London, and everyone's getting excited. You see that? It's like
Been doing it for a
Yo.
year.
2 years, I think.
2 years.
Yeah.
What is it with her and Drake then? Why do them two have such like affinity for London and UK?
I don't know. I can understand a bit.
I can
more
understand
Drake,
Drake.
yeah, but
Yeah.
what's with Riri?
Don't know.
Well, I think she said she lives here because it's easier to get to Paris for the fashion stuff.
Nigga, you're rich. You can.
Yeah, but you stay
fam,
you
if
stay
she
rich
wanted-
by cutting the costs.
If she
you know what I
wanted
mean? If
to
it's
get a
cheaper
submarine, okay.
Fam, we
She
watched
could.
Navy. What was the film called? Navy. Oh,
No, Battleship.
Battleship. That's it.
Battleship.
She's
Man said Navy.
no, but she's Rihanna Navy, innit?
Man said Navy.
Yeah, but
You know how.
no, that was an easy mistake. Don't laugh. It was an easy mistake.
You know-
Her hype is called the Navy. Like
I'm saying, like, do you know how crap of a film that would be called? You know what I mean?
Navy. What?
Fam, Navy.
No, I'm laughing because don't laugh.
Fam, you can't say the Navy. Fam, there's a film called Us.
Yo,
Yeah,
man
Us
said,
is
don't laugh.
Yeah, don't laugh. You latching onto the wrong things, yeah. Like that's not even comedic. Don't laugh at that. Not funny, nah.
Oh,
Laugh at something else.
That's why I said don't laugh.
It's not
Yo.
because it's not funny, innit?
Yeah.
You guys are insane. You know. Anyway, she's living in London.
yeah, Karen, sorry.
Oh gosh.
You say, man, Karen.
In the Navy. In the Navy.
I knew it.
Oh gosh, man.
Yeah, she's living in London. Yeah.
Juice is the guy with the red Indians.
I'm saying you in the village people, you know.
Oh gosh, man, I'm joking, fam. Go on. Land, man.
Yeah, you finished. Alright. Yeah, she's living in London now.
Yeah.
But did you see like, the mansion that she's renting?
Yo.
Fam, where London is that?
I was like, yo,
Fam,
I've
it
never-
probably would have been cheaper to go flipping live in the submarine.
that's what £20,000 a week
20,000, yeah, 20,000 a week or something.
to live in a. Yo, it looked nice, or the mansion, look proper, but
Big yard
And
still.
fam, the thing, okay, imagine like it's probably like thousands of pounds to rent in a city in London.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I mean,
just dumb prices, man. Mad thing.
But Rihanna, she got the mansion, yo.
oh god.
and even
that's
that,
mad.
just smashing it, like.
Pardon me.
Apparently,
a lot of people
seen
live
her.
in London, obviously. But
Yeah.
she's living in a mansion in London. Like I didn't even know there was mansions in London. to
Yeah,
be
man.
fair.
Fam, she must have
It's a big
I
Airbnb.
thought it was
place,
like
you know.
big apartments.
Nah, fam, it's big, you know.
I didn't know there was mansions.
No, you
You
don't
got
really-
bro's brickwork.
No,
in there.
honestly, yeah.
To
Honestly,
the garden, fam.
because we live in Little Wolves.
yeah.
We don't realise the size of London.
Yeah.
It
How
is
overcrowded
dumb
it is.
big. Now, because it's dumb big, you got spaces that aren't, when the rich people need their land. That's what
Yeah.
it'll be.
But I didn't know that. Well, again, I didn't know that mansions were in London. I thought it would be like the outskirts and probably fall under a different area, like Watford, or probably not Watford necessarily, because I know that's not. Yeah, a great
But yeah, I
place.
can understand what you're saying.
Gosh, man.
I understand what you're saying.
But yeah, so I don't know how to feel about this album, man. Like
I think it'll be good.
But I've been like practicing the
excited.
butterfly, like ready, fam. I told you I'm in the gym using that machine.
Yeah.
Butterfly strong, about to fly. Like about to levitate and everything. Like
You know what Juice is doing? You know the cable crossover? Yeah. He's put it at the bottom, puts his fingers in the ring like this, just to get his bogle fingers ready.
I was expecting that. So
He's sitting there, sitting down on the bench.
you know what though? No, you do it again. No, do it again.
Just work him up and down.
How are you just moving your fingers without the rest of your hand? Are you doing that?
That is.
I can't do that. Wait, is it? That's difficult. Yo.
No, I'm laughing at the ways like this.
You man are moving the fingers without moving the rest of your hand.
Yeah.
Gotta do it.
I can't do that.
Sure.
Yo! Yo, sorry about them white blood cell jokes. That's strong, you know.
Fam, that's the bogle fingers, innit?
Well, I'll just do the whole... I didn't know you'd moving the fingers as well. Every muscle man's moving, you know. I feel like I'd never use these muscles, you know. Sorry, wife.
Yo!
Yeah, man. Hold tight right now. I'm waiting still.
We got Ray.
What else is on there? On the list.
Oh, gosh, man.
I seen them Jamie Oliver's restaurants closing down.
Yeah, man, locking off. I saw bare people laughing, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like... Because he took away the turkey twizzlers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone's...
Karma.
Yeah. Did you ever eat the turkey twizzlers?
Yeah, man.
I didn't.
You never eat it? Why
Back
not?
in the day. Back in the day, yeah, man.
You was a hench then, was you?
As a child, you know how to take Twizzlers? Get out of here.
Come on, man.
Get
Turkey
out of
twizzlers,
here, man.
Rollovers.
At secondary school?
Yeah.
As a kid, get out of
We
here,
used, we
man.
used to just eat, like, them chicken drumsticks thing.
Oh, okay. Now that was a dead one, man. The chicken
So,
drumsticks.
why are you wondering about Jamie?
No, so the restaurant's closing down.
Yeah, but he's just brought some renovators into his mansion to renovate it for $6 million.
I'm not saying he's broke. I'm just saying his restaurant's closing down. Yeah,
Yo.
man's got money.
And really,
Man's the face of healthy eating for the country.
That's good though, isn't it?
No, I you know what? The joke is, I really didn't mind when he came and changed up the menus.
Yeah.
I was one of those that didn't mind.
Fam, I wasn't at school at the time, so what does it matter to me?
I think I was like in the end, my final years, and I used to always eat the muesli and yogurt
Yeah.
Fam, when I was at school, I'd
And
walk into
rollovers.
the dinner hall, yeah,
and cookies.
get 3 flapjacks and bounce.
Flapjacks, yeah, the flapjacks at school, the thing, you know.
3 black... No, fam, the flapjacks were just about holding together. There's that much syrup in them.
Fam. It's like,
It's like they used to scoop them out and put them in the thing, and it's just warm. And it's like, yo,
I've had
Yo,
not at school,
fam.
but I've had flapjacks like
they
that.
were
yeah.
fire, you know.
yo,
Yeah.
seriously.
They
I've
were
never had a
sick.
flapjack as good.
The flapjacks, yeah. Yo, they're just about holding together. Syrup's just like, it's like you're holding literally like a blob of syrup and
Yeah.
oats.
And you know what the joke is?
And then
You know the joke is, I remember like I was talking to you a couple months ago now, and you was like, "Oh yeah, make some flapjacks at home. Just put the oats with the water, put it in the oven." I was like, "Huh? Where's the syrup?" And you said, "Nah, just the oats and water."
now you
Put that
can
in
buy
the-"
0-calorie syrup though.
You see that now?
Must eat oats and water.
Juice is like, yeah, and you gave me the dead flapjack. Ding, ding.
Yo, you remember like you put the flapjacks in the little paper bags?
Yeah.
And the paper bag like you go see
Bam.
fam.
Yeah.
Yo!
Within 5 minutes, it's see-through, you know. There's that much syrup in there.
The grease-proof bag's got. Gotta keep the name
Honestly, that's how it was, though. That is how they were. Them flapjacks at school. Oh, man used to be love them after. They were sick. But yeah,
Yeah. Hold
What
on.
you say?
Jamie.
Jamie Oliver.
Yo, did you ever eat at one of them? Eat Jamie's Italians?
Nah, I actually wanted to, but
I ate at
Nah.
one of them, yeah. And like,
well, Jamie's not Italian now. That's why I wasn't in a rush to go.
Yo, fam, the man
it was
made
okay.
Man made
No,
the
yeah, I mean
Caribbean
Italian food.
things.
Say again.
He made that Caribbean thing, so don't
Oh,
even
the jerk rice, isn't
get
it?
me the jerk rice.
Oh, he was eating Jack Rice, isn't he?
Yeah,
I forgot, you know.
It probably
Look at
tasted
Jamie
nice.
adding to our culture.
Adding to our culture, you know.
Look
Adding
at Jamie,
to our
man. Yo,
culture.
get him a Jamaican passport, man. Come on, come on, sort it out. Sort it out. You'll probably get Vibes Cartel out as well. Give him a
Nah,
chance.
don't even joke.
Don't even joke.
Don't even joke.
You know, I can imagine
okay,
the
what?
Instagram post. See Jamie on the next to Vibes Cartel. Like, what the hell?
Changing the lyrics, you know. get the rice, get the.
actually got the ingredients from Brixton Market.
Yeah,
So it was the real deal. And I do think it was a mistake by Jamie, either by him or by his team.
So look,
Maybe that he wasn't.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Jamie, that's what's in there.
Levi Roots.
Well, he was selling ketchup with black pepper. So. It's nice though. It tastes good with the coffee right here. Did you see?
Imagine.
What
he's
is
at
wrong
home,
with
yeah?
you?
He's at home mixing up like, they'll never know.
I'll never know.
It's a secret recipe. Water. Yo, Mozart versus Stormzy. He wins.
Fam.
And going bar for bar.
Fam. From time Stormzy put out that, was it a tweet this week saying, yo, man, I got me boy, Danny man got me boy was Mozart. Mozart's my guy. It's just a mad thing. It's mad. It's mad. What you give a little rundown of the whole how the whole thing come up.
Yeah, basically. I don't know how it came up. I just saw that, people basically said that Stormzy should replace Mozart in music.
Why?
In schools.
Why?
I disagreed instantly.
I disagree completely.
Yeah, like...
Because realistically, they're losing fundamentals of music, and it's a case that some of these kids cannot read one piece of music. Like they can't read treble clef, they can't read bass clef, they don't know what semi-breaths are, they don't know what piano, staccato, they don't know crescendo, they don't know diminutive, they don't know anything musical. And the fact is they want to jump on this, oh yeah, teach Stormzy, shut up man, you don't know music.
I like that flex though. You just bare terminology just to say that I know it.
you just caught it, man.
Yeah, I was like,
You just caught it.
no, because at first I was like, yeah. Then this is semi-breeze. I was like, oh, semi-breeze. What's that again? It's a diminutive. I was like, I just nod. Yeah.
Piano forte.
Yeah.
Fam, you know, that's the humble brag.
No, I don't know anymore.
That's the
Piano.
humble brag, fam. What you on about it, say?
Forte means louder, piano means get quieter.
Piano means get quieter. Piano.
Is it? It is.
Okay, cool. I'm learning. I'm 28.
It is.
Never too late.
I know, innit?
Now, but it's a case that because so many fundamentals of music are bypassed, in my opinion, the real ability to make music as, like, quote unquote, musicians is dying.
But maybe that's what they're saying. People, we're teaching this, and people or the kids aren't picking it up anyway. So maybe we should teach them Stormzy, and they'll get into music, and then we can.
Nah.
Because I'm sure Stormzy uses pianos and forte, like somehow.
No, but the thing
Piano
is,
and forte.
piano.
That's what you said, piano forte. Don't laugh.
I'd say that again. Don't laugh.
You know what?
I think that's the name.
I'm gonna have to start saying laugh. Because it's going reverse psychology.
Don't laugh. Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I think that,
What's wrong with you, man?
you can't help it, you know.
Alright, cool.
Looking at the listeners do enjoy our laughs. We got good laughs, apparently. I've been told.
Really?
I said, yeah, all you lot do is laugh. So yeah, very much.
Nah, that's what bad people say. Bad people say, yo, we only watch you lot to just listen to you lot laugh.
Really? No way.
Wah, 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 wah.
Serious.
Wah, 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 wah.
Yo, spot man. See? Yo. But
Jeremy
yeah.
Kyle,
That was last week. We spoke
That's
about
sweet,
it.
fam.
bring it back.
Has anything new come up?
Did they find anything out?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I do like Jeremy Kyle though, so I'm not gonna say too
You
much.
do like him?
I like Jeremy Kyle.
What?
Why don't you like Jeremy Kyle?
Because it's nonsense.
No, not the show. Him. I don't watch the show
So how can you like him?
because
You know him?
On the
watch.
right stuff.
I've met him because I've watched the right stuff. Is that the right stuff?
I'm sure you cut your fields in on the right stuff at times.
Oh, now I've watched Kyle Files.
What?
Kyle Files.
Kyle Files.
Yeah. It's like Ross Kemp on Gangs, but Jeremy Kyle.
I've never seen that, you know. No,
Gangs.
What's it
I
on?
think so.
Like, what
He's
channel?
just driving. He's got a coat on. And he's just driving around.
Really?
The ends. So then, Kyle Files.
Never heard of it.
Google. Yeah, Jeremy Kyle Files. Alright, yo. So you we said Mozart won, innit? Mozart won that, right?
Yeah, Mozart won.
Yeah, cool.
Definitely.
Oh, actually, you know what? No segue or nothing, but did you see the Lil Nas X video?
I saw bits of it.
No, I didn't watch it with Billy Ray.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd like it,
actually
but
watched
actually
it.
thoroughly
I watched
enjoyed
bits
it.
of it. I saw the part with Vince Staples.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
No, I
This
never
is
watched
cool.
it still.
it's a good video, but it's not. It's definitely like,
It's a parody artist, isn't it?
well, I don't know. Every year there's something in it, like something like that. It's like
parody
I
artist.
feel like this year there hasn't really been a Whoa Vicky, Bad Barbie kind of thing.
Thank
I
God.
think they've done it.
But
They've done it with,
Bad Barbie released a mixtape, is alright still.
they've already done it with Lil Nas X in it.
But that's what I'm saying. I
But-
think this
nah,
way
but the
they
thing is-
did that.
nah, but the thing is,
they had to
Lil
find a
Nas
new
X-
way.
Yeah,
To,
the
But
remix
Lil Nas-
in it. The remix the
Yeah.
two.
Nah, but the thing is, Lil Nas X doesn't seem as clowny as those.
what?
Because he's because he's
do you,
not.
do you not see his tweets or anything?
I haven't seen what he
because-
says.
Yeah, it's-
and I heard he loved Nicki before, yeah.
Yeah, he used to be a Nicki Minaj barber account or something like that.
I think it's because he doesn't look like he's being a stereotypical urban, like reflection of urban society. So like
Just
you
like
got
that, man.
not urban
What
because
is
that's
urban?
what they're gonna say. That's
Don't
what
put
we're
your
gonna
air
call
quotes because the camera can't see it.
it. Urban.
Yeah, God, the claws just grew. Oh my goodness, the claws are on the screen. Some people can be Scott screaming for spiders.
You know, today my boss. I was at work.
Right, yo,
yeah,
just
and
go-
she
don't
just-
segue,
sorry,
just
sorry,
say
sorry,
what
sorry.
you're saying.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't look like a nigga,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, basically.
He's not trying to. He's not showing like ignorance of
Yeah.
urban ignorance,
Yeah, I hear that.
and
still.
therefore it's not like as plain to see, is it?
Yeah, no, I mean, he seems likable to be fair, so hold tight him. And the video's good. Did you not see that clip of, do you not know Wax from Charlemagne Security?
Yeah, wax.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
So
And
basically,
about
he's talking
doo-doo.
about, yeah,
Doo-doo.
he poos in the tissue.
He poos in his hand.
He
catches it.
He catches his poo and then places it in the toilet.
I'm thinking that's
I
like
think
a
he thought that
large.
was normal.
Why would you do that?
I don't think wax is that stupid. I think it's just done for a moment because the podcast that they're doing ain't that popular compared to Brilliant Idiots.
Oh, no, in comparison. But at the same time,
Even that's dead.
Wax has said outrageous, no, really, it's good. Wax has said outrageous things in the
He's a
past.
clown.
Yeah.
And it's wild. But I'm not shaking nobody's hand again.
It's weird. Like, why would you?
Okay, let me ask you a question, yeah. This is gonna be really funny. If a man do in his hand, yeah, and like, you know, we had the paper and the dude in his hand,
Yeah.
and he washed his hand with anti-bac, he was shaking his hand.
What? If he
If he
did
did
his
do it in the hand,
like
yeah,
how
put it in
Wax
the toilet,
does. Yeah.
Catch
And he
it
washed
in
his
newspaper-
hand
in
anti-bac.
in
And he washed his hand with
toilet paper.
anti-bac, yeah.
Yeah.
You shaking his hand.
Knowingly, like I know he does this.
Yes, you know he does.
No, I don't think you are.
For 44 million, maybe.
But he's not 44 million in this equation.
Well, nah. That's
Why
when
not?
people give you the hand and you just
But
give
his
it the
hand's
firms.
clean.
Probably, but he had poo in his hands.
So, but his hands is clean.
Yeah, but it's like he had poo in his hand. He had poo in his hand.
Yo,
like,
yo,
So,
fam,
if you never
imagine,
touch your never touch your child's doo-doo,
yeah.
okay? So your hand clean.
Yes. His hand's still clean, but I'm not catching my doo-doo daily.
Fam, what if he did this year? you know all that, yeah, all
Yeah.
that. He did
And
this
plus,
in his
like,
hand.
baby poo is different.
He
How's
did-
it different?
Baby poo.
Yeah.
It's like soft and different.
Is it cute?
Oh, nearly so cute, you know.
Family, it's not cute. It
Because I tell you,
stinks.
it smells like the devil.
It stinks.
It's horrible.
Sometimes
It's
it's just
scary.
like pellets and
And
they roll out the nappy when you
But imagine. Roll out the
just
nappy.
scoop it out of the bed and that.
Fam, what are you doing, man? Put them on the mat.
You know what? I've got a mat. I've just never used it. Come on, if you was a baby, do you want to be on a mat?
I dashed them upon the mat.
Liquid cold mat.
Yes.
The little flimsy little
Yes.
something.
Yes,
You know what?
sometimes that
Adrian's-
dude.
Adrian, like,
I'm like, yo, stay there.
uncomfortable for them as possible, so they learn.
Yo, they try and fight. Yo,
Nah, man, that Matt, man. Nah.
I'm like, yo, stay still.
I never like the look of it. And you know, you have to go to like public toilets and use the boy.
Yeah.
It's not nice, man.
That's
I
why
feel for them
portable
still. I feel for them.
So
Huh?
maybe just.
Yo, portable mat.
But where you putting it on?
On top of that, the something.
Oh, on top of theirs?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I bring my own mat for them situations. I ain't using them. I ain't using no mats. But I'm saying, just the whole setup, like,
Well, a bit awkward still.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mat in.
okay, so imagine. Yeah, the
So
man
what? So you're
dudes-
shaking his hand if you just say you just went to the toilet, did doo doo, yeah, come out, wash his hand.
I'm not shaking
You've
anyone's
seen him,
hand
You've seen
that-
him wash his hand.
But
He's
Adrian,
got bare anti back in his hand. He's done this, yeah. Wash his hand like proper,
got him.
proper. You know, really got like his.
Man breaks
And then
out
he
the
goes,
brush,
yo,
the
washes
nail
it, washes it off there, dries them, says, yo, juice, what go on?
I'd firms him. See what he's saying?
No, he does all that, yeah, and he says, yo, Juice, you got something on your beard? And you can't get it, yeah. 44 mils on it.
Oi!
For 44 million, yes, like,
Yo, for 44
Yeah,
million, juice, let him stick his finger in his nose. Yo, get out the bogey right there.
You got
44
something on
mil.
your tooth.
44
Let me
mil.
Get it off.
Yo, look at you calculating. Yo, just like, I'd do it for
no, I'm
two.
saying, I really feel like you like underestimating 44 million, you know, like,
Man's like, 44 mil.
to pick a bogey
Yo.
out of my nose. 44, it's basically,
Juice said, you know, no, I'm not going to say
you're
that.
paying me.
You're
take
paying
bogey
me
out of my
to take
nose.
bogey out my nose. Yo, she wouldn't shake his hand.
Why is this man want a handshake so bad? What's wrong with him?
He's generous.
Nah.
What if he just,
Nasty.
Nothing.
Dude, is that? Nah, it's like everyone that says, "Oh, you have to wash the chicken before you cook it." Obviously, you wash the chicken before you cook it, but you don't have to.
You don't have to.
But you still do it
Do you know the reason
So I
why you
ain't
don't
touching
have
Zen.
to?
because heat kills the germs.
It kills the germs.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it don't matter.
but you still wash your chicken.
Well,
Like,
it's habit. It's habit.
I don't even know if it's a habit. It would feel weird to take the chicken and not dash a little bit of lemon on it.
It's habit, man. But yeah, I was gonna say to you, did you see? Yeah, last week it was mental health awareness week. Yeah,
Where was Kanye?
I didn't talk about him.
Where was
Did you
Charlemagne?
see?
Oh yeah, where was Charlotte?
Did you
Is it just
see?
a UK thing or was it?
Yes, I don't know when it was.
could have been.
I think wifey was watching it on BBC iPlayer. There was a
I saw
TV
the
show
UK.
with Danny Rose,
Yeah.
Gareth Southgate. Did you see?
Is that the one that all
Thierry.
sitting around the
And
table?
Prince Will. And
Okay, nah.
Yeah. I
Crouchy.
didn't watch it, but I saw it on BBC website.
And like, yeah,
What was
kind
Wolfish there?
say again.
What was
Prince
Wolfish
Will.
there?
Not Fresh
Prince
Prince.
Will.
Prince William.
Like the
Oh,
Prince,
the fake Prince.
the fake Prince.
The one
Yeah.
that's so fake that if his
The fake
father
prince.
and grandmother die, he's going to become the fake king of the country.
Yeah, that guy.
Well, him.
I said what I said.
Well, him. Yeah. They talk about like doing like their mental health thing, and like it was good to be fair to see Danny Rose just like talk. You get me? Because
Still as Tottenham scumbag.
he said that he must have been trying to get a move away from Tottenham, innit? And
Good on you, lad.
someone said he spoke to a club
United?
and they said, we need to talk to you. And they said, just checking, you're not crazy, are you? You're not still crazy, are you?
Ah.
Shoot.
And I'm like, yeah, that's deep, you know. You get me? And I think it's a point that basically their main point was that men need to talk about mental health and all that business. And I think even Henri was saying that, you see when he did the handball thing
Yeah.
against Ireland,
Yeah.
Who did Hambleton?
Henri.
Thierry.
Nah, I don't remember that.
Don't you remember? Fam.
I'm new
Was
to
it
football.
Euros?
Like
Is Euros
It was the Euros.
2008. Anything
No, it was
before?
after that.
What? Okay, I don't remember.
So basically, Henri handballed it by accident. And
I was shooting the king some bell, man. Don't
yeah,
worry.
we should as well. And
It's that guy.
then he handballed it, and then it went in, and Ireland were knocked out of qualification.
Yeah.
And France went through. And it was like papers were slating him, saying X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, yo, this is Thierry Henry. You get me? This man has lit up the Prem, you know.
Yeah, but that's no excuse to cheat.
Yo, he's got his country through to an international tournament.
Yeah, by cheating. It's a school.
We know.
Okay,
Guys,
then
fam,
cool. So Maradona handballed it. England moan about it. Argentina celebrated. Who cares?
And they won the World Cup
And
that
they
year,
won
didn't they?
that year.
By cheating.
Okay, but who cares?
Still won.
Who cares about what? Cheating.
Does,
Right or
does,
wrong?
does
God-
it say in the history
God
book?
cares.
Does it say in the history
God
books?
cares.
Does it say in the
Press
history
and Paul the
books?
messenger.
Oh, cheating. They cheated and won.
It does actually.
No, it doesn't.
It does?
It just says Argentina won the World Cup.
Yeah, after the hand of God.
No,
What's
it
called?
doesn't say that.
It does say
It
that?
doesn't say after the hand.
You reading the wrong
hand of
books.
God. My point is, they're talking about mental health here, and like, it's mad just to see how a man like Henry, because he got sacked from Monaco,
Yeah.
and even then he was getting slighted in the papers, and he said, "Yo, when things go wrong, no one checks on you. It's like no one ain't checking for you, and it's like you're just on your own,
But you know what?
and you're thinking, yo, I got a job. What am I gonna do?"
Henry ain't got a job.
He's not, I think he might be. He's doing work with Sky now again,
I don't know. I don't know if he's gone back.
but it's mad.
Well, it's end of the football season. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, true.
But they've got that
Nations League.
that nations
Yeah.
thing.
You know,
But-
it's funny though, yeah, because as you said, when you're doing badly, no one checks on you. Fam, I'll talk to this guy at work about Mourinho. I said, yo, Mourinho must be killing himself in laughter today, you know, man.
Yeah.
Man's like, oh, is it the wheel, is he? At the wheel, is he? All right, all right.
I don't talk about that.
I'll see you then.
No.
I'll see ya.
Don't bring up them dead teams in here, please. I don't talk about dead teams. But it's like, the fact is that you look at it and you think, yo, thought about it and I was like sitting there thinking, yo, black men, I think this is the reason why you see like the barbers, them places are important. You get me? Because if you're going to talk about something really and you talk with the man them, if you don't pick up the phone, yo, fam, I'm struggling with this. You actually do talking to barbers, and sometimes you just running joke, but it's like a lot can be said in those places because to be fair, yeah, more time, I ain't got to know. I'm not a pub man.
Yeah.
I'm not, and it's a place where I've always been. You run joke, you say what you go on in, what's going on in your life, and you can have some deep convos like we do. You get me? But
You gotta come to A3, you know.
You know, I would, but it's the other side of town, fam.
True.
For me, yeah.
true still. But A3's, yeah, pops off on a Friday still.
What's that sponsor? The sponsor in there.
Yeah, free promo stuff.
Yeah,
free
free
promo,
promo
stuff.
stuff.
Yeah,
I'll give
Andrew.
him that, you get me?
The thing is, I remember Andrew because Andrew used to trim me back at Foxy's,
Yeah.
and remember he's a Chelsea supporter. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
Nice guy, man.
A3's
Really
the
nice
one,
guy,
man.
yeah.
A3's
We
the
followed
one.
Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean-
He said at Foxes.
We've been
No,
loyal.
I don't go
No, he
Foxy's
left,
anymore.
he left. He wasn't loyal.
Sad.
He wasn't loyal.
Fam,
He wasn't loyal.
soon. Anyways, let's change it. Anyways, yeah.
Sorry, you have to camera in there. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
You're gonna see a claw at the bottom of the screen like this.
So I got nothing else on my list. Actually, no, I've written something down, you know, because I had to ask you something. You know, yeah.
Me.
Alright, yo, we was at Sophielou's listening party, yeah, and she's like playing the songs and she's introducing each one, and then she's like, oh yeah, this one, can't remember what song it was, what track it was, but near the end. Well, yeah, near the end. She's like, oh yeah, this one, you know, when you just got a lot on your mind and you can't go to sleep at night. It's like, you know, when you got a lot on, you just overthinking and you can't go to sleep, and Adrian taps me and goes, nah, I don't have that problem. I was like, huh? It's like, everyone has that problem. It's like, nah, just straight. Yo,
Man.
you just go home and just
I
straight.
I do that much in a day. As soon as I go home and I hit the pillow, I'm gone.
No thoughts.
Fam, I'm thinking I'm tired.
Yeah.
What time do you wake up?
I'm thinking of sleep.
7.
You wake up at 7.
Yeah.
I got up at 6.
So that's why. So I need to get up at 6, and I can go straight to sleep.
I'm tired.
But you got to think, he wakes up at 6, then does his bit of morning cardio.
Yeah.
Goes
Then-
work and I'm wrestling kids all day.
Yeah, no, I hear that, but like,
So it's depending on what you do in your day as
so
well.
like, just general overthinking. You don't
I don't
have a lot of
overthink.
thoughts in your
I
mind.
don't
and
overthink.
You don't think.
I don't
about you,
overthink.
you
I never
think-
do. Because I just think to
Sometimes I
myself,
do.
you know what it is? Overthinking, yeah, is when you're thinking about things that sometimes you can't change or you're thinking too deep into things.
called rumination.
I only think about things that, one, I can change.
Yeah,
and
but it's like a snowball effect. You're like, oh, yo, I'm in my unplanned overdraft today still. It's like, yo,
What's coming tomorrow?
yeah, I say, yo, I was like, hold on. I can't put that back. I can't put that £7 back in because we're. And then it's like, yo, what if I'm gonna lose the house? Oh shit! Oh yo,
I need to
No,
shake that
sir.
man's hand.
yeah, it's hard.
Was that a geezer? I need to shake his hand.
Yeah,
No, sir.
Oh, and then
You know what it is?
If the car gets robbed, and then
No, sir.
the car insurance, I said it's at my mum's address, so it's gonna be void. And just overthinking it. Nah.
I don't overthink like that. You know what? Mostly I'm thinking in my brain, how can I make more money?
Yeah.
And I thank God for all my family and my friends. That's it.
What you meant money phone?
No.
Oh, so I'll put this a
The
link.
two are not
We're in a
linked.
pyramid scheme.
Yeah. The fact is, yeah.
Oh, what was it called? That wheel thing?
Oh, loom.
The loom band.
What them there? What are you doing there?
Yeah, someone made money off
The
that
loom
stuff.
bandwagon.
I didn't know about that one still.
Yeah, man.
The loom band? You saw it?
Loom bandwagon.
Yeah.
But
Someone made money that
some
weekend.
made money that weekend. Some of them,
Them 2 days.
some people had their bank accounts frozen.
Spread out.
Yeah, some people.
What's it you do? Like
Everyone-
everyone bands are like the bands.
It's basically everyone has to give you like £170.
Yeah.
And then the person that ends up in the middle of the wheel cashes out. And then basically you have to keep recruiting more people until you get into the middle and then cash out. But then eventually
It's a pyramid scheme.
someone doesn't get paid.
It's a pyramid scheme.
Like unless it's an ongoing thing where every week you're guaranteed to get that money back in, you're losing out.
So basically, it's like partner without
That's
guarantee.
basically how they
Without
sold it.
guarantee.
That's what was all over my Facebook. Yo, if you need partner, jump into this loon thing. It's like, I was like,
no.
okay. So basically, we all giving 100. We get like 10 sets of 100, so we all get 1,000 back. Is it? Yeah, but nah. It's like, I was like, all right. So you get. I put in.
yeah, but nah.
So I put in 100.
It's like, yeah,
you get
but
1,000 back, and then what about everyone else? So, oh yeah, there it comes. I was like, okay.
Family ain't cool. Them people on the outside ain't getting nothing.
Some people have some money though.
Nah,
so.
but think about it, fam. In terms of
Yeah, to rate their
overthinking,
cards.
yeah. Why do you overthink? Why do you overthink?
Not recently, still. I'm cool. You know what? I ain't gonna lie. I said this to someone else, and I've said it here, and I said it to someone the other day, and I got laughed at. But that Nipsey thing, you know, kind of set something off in me.
You know what it is? That Nipsey thing, it didn't make me overthink. It just unsettled my spirit because I was like, yo. Part of me thought he's a person that was doing good. He's a person that was just positive in the community and trying to help others, and that didn't stop him from being killed.
Exactly.
And I looked at it and I
Think
said,
about it now.
I look at it and I said to myself, well, that could happen to anybody.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, why am I going to stop my life thinking about what could happen negatively? How about I think about my life, what can happen positively? Yeah? And the fact is that all that negative thought, all that thought that's not going to help me get anywhere is just taking up my mind instead of turning it on the flip side and think, what positive thing can get me somewhere?
But you can use that negativity to really spur you on to greatness.
You
Well,
can,
you know what?
but
That's
the
true.
thing is,
That's
you know
very
what?
true.
It is true, but the thing is, yeah, I always try to use. I don't use negativity to spur me on. I use inspiration to spur me on, because when you use negativity, it's like you're trying to prove something to someone, but really, you should only prove something to yourself.
You know,
I like that's a good answer.
I was reading a book. I forgot the name of the book is, but the guy's on about
Should we get to the
Alderian philosophy.
I've scanned volume 1.
And in a show,
Volume 1, how to use words.
how to use words incorrectly.
How to put words in the wrong places.
Square peg, round hole with words.
How to use word deliciously.
You read the book, the book's backwards. The index is in the front. Yeah. Go to.
Yeah, so, like, in a nutshell, it's like these. It's a discussion between a philosopher and a student, and the philosopher is being challenged by a student, and the student. The philosopher is trying to say that anyone can change. That's the whole base of the story. Yeah. And he's saying in one of the chapters, he's saying that you can use negative emotion to create a great change within yourself, but you mustn't use that or stay in that as it will be. You can't stay in that as because that will be like damaging to your perception of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like you see when I had a conversation with a wifey about this in the week. You see when certain people get into a job or they try and get to do something and they say, well, I didn't have a good one, so I want someone else to have a good one. Sometimes it can go wrong.
What do you mean? I don't have a good.
Like if someone says, like people who are teachers,
Yeah.
and they say, well, I didn't have a good education, so I want them to.
Yeah.
I'm not really all for that because that shouldn't be your reason. If you didn't have a good education, to me, you think that shouldn't be your reason why you want to get them. You should sit there and say to yourself, okay, then cool, I want to be the best teacher I can be. You get me? Don't sit there and say, I didn't have something good, so I want you to, because sometimes when things go wrong, your mind, it kind of like, it's weird.
Okay, it sounds like you're saying basically you should keep a certain level of detachment.
Yes.
Like removability.
Yeah.
Whatever the word is.
Tim might know the word.
Oh, I'll get you the book.
What was the name of the book?
I'll send you the book on I'll send you a Kindle link.
But you see what I'm saying? It's kind of, it comes from the origin is the wrong place.
Yeah.
And you got to look at things and say, yo, just think about being positive, about just striving for your best, striving to better yourself. And it's like when people sit there and say to me, don't you think negatively? Don't you think this? I think, at the end of the day, I always know, bad things can happen, bad things do happen. Life ain't fair, it's not, it sucks. But at the end of the day, I've got to live my life and be the best I can be the best example I can be the best example to my friends, my family, and the kids that I work with every single day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. Don't overthink, because if you do, you're just putting more pressure on yourself.
It's called rumination. That's a real word.
I know.
I actually heard that word today. A stroke.
Isn't that what cows do?
Don't they roam?
I don't know.
Also,
I mean, they might ruminate. Like, who knows?
They got better time in it.
Yeah. Has anyone ever spoke to a cow recently?
I've never spoken to a cow. Can't say I have.
I couldn't get anything out of him because he just wanted beef.
Do you know Giannis? Tim?
Tim.
Did you see what Giannis said about Drake?
To chew the cud, yeah?
He said, no. Oh, did you say that? Have you ever seen him play
Wait, what?
basketball?
No.
Chew the cud,
Who is that?
Chew the cud. Yeah.
That's ruminating.
ruminating, and they have multiple stomachs.
Stomachs,
so that's
yeah.
when
Oh, no way. Spock's actually speaking facts. Mad.
I don't know how to take that juice.
No, I was surprised.
He's saying, go on, Giannis. Antetokounmpo.
So basically,
MVP.
the books are out.
They're not out.
Well, how many games down are
They
they?
are basically they were 2-0 up. Then the last 3 games,
They've lost,
the Raptors have come back.
They come back on one. But imagine, he says he's being disrespectful during game 4. He said, imagine a gig. This is what he said about Drake. Imagine a gig and an athlete on VIP seats right next to the band stands up on the stage just to show off during the entire game, knowing cameras are on him, occasionally even massaging the singer. Security and him both allow it. Yeah, never seen anything as disrespectful as this before, because like Drake was on a hype thing.
Yeah, I always think it's a bit OTT because
He's-
obviously he's Mr. Raptors, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it takes it that.
He
But
goes
he had beef
forward.
with basketball, like I think it was 2-3 seasons ago. Kendrick Perkins, and they were going like back and forth, and he's like, "You're a bum, you're a bum." That's what
Yeah.
Drake was
I've
saying
seen
to him, whatever. But it comes to like, did you see the
Yes, no, I
Milwaukee
know
Bucks daughter. It's the general
Yes,
manager's
I
daughter.
saw her. I saw her.
Is that who
I
it is?
saw her.
She had the Pusha T t-shirt on.
is that why?
Yes.
Okay.
But like, even so, like, I think Drake needs to chill out because Spike Lee's a massive Knicks fan. He's not out doing that.
Yeah, but this is Drake. Drake's like
Nah,
no, but Drake's just a
Drake
different
is
guy.
Drake.
nah. He's,
Nah, but Drake's
that's,
like
that's not an excuse.
no, I'm not saying Drake's better than it. I'm saying Drake is like there's a rap beef and he sends 6 bottles to Charlamagne. Like he tries to move different. You know what I mean? Like the way he replies to the people that comment, it's just Drake, man. Like it's Drake. It's extra, but almost passive aggressive. Like you know what I mean?
He's
It's-
very passive aggressive.
Yeah. It's Drake.
No, I can understand what he's saying, but it's frustrating more as a athlete, and you got this guy who's not playing. Because imagine now, yeah. Imagine he's like the fat guy in a little league game, cussing the kids that aren't playing, and his son's doing well. Imagine that. But because he's Drake, he's the same person, you know.
I'm laughing at Juicy's face. Because Juicy's face is
You're not
like,
getting it.
no, it's not.
No, think about it because he's just in the grand scheme of things, he's just a regular fan.
I mean,
He's just famous.
I liked Giannis's comparison better. That one was easier to follow.
No, like, what I'm trying to say is like,
Nah, he's a fat dad that's got a kid that sometimes plays.
no, he's got a kid
sometimes,
that's playing well.
sometimes he carries the water.
Nah,
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes-
what I'm trying to get, let me land.
No,
let
you
me
landed,
land. I'm
man.
trying to
You
land,
landed,
and
you
you lot,
fucked.
no, I'm trying to land you, but you lot made me bump it and
So-
go
so-
back.
so-
Go back and
sometimes it's just a warm up.
Yo, the other
Sometimes he plays left back. Sometimes
Sorry, you said warm up,
it's a
yeah.
goal.
the other day, it's the first time I saw
Sometime-
Martial's warm up.
Sometimes, yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Fam, I only just saw it like a couple of days ago. What the hell is he doing?
It don't matter. Martial's a bad boy.
I'm gonna say, like, I feel like some players are just like that. Like, apparently Hazard doesn't train hard.
It reminds me
But
of
it's
Doesn't
Hazard.
have to.
You know what I mean?
Doesn't have
it
to.
reminds me of Alec Campbell. Sick footballer, man. Yeah.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I've got nothing else on my list. I'm ready to
I
wrap
think
up
that
the
is
things.
that is a wrap.
I want to
Yeah.
play this fire though. This is it's not even a Hardfood playlist because it's not out yet.
Can we play?
Exclusive. I can play it. I got
She-
the,
she
I got
giving
the, I
you-
got, I got
You got the
I
okay?
got the email, fam. I got the email attached with a message.
Did it say like is it for going to press? Like
It just says
press pack.
Cool Kids, produced by Avi, aka Avirex, aka Avi Brother, LOL, exclamation mark. Have a good podcast, Sophielou,
Thanks, so.
with all the links. So this is Cool Kids, produced by Avi, aka Avirex, aka Avi Brother, and this is Sophielou off the new album, which is coming out on the 14th of June,
Indeed.
called Soul Search.
Soul Search season. It's alliteration in it. SSS.
Yeah. you don't need to answer that.
Used to be a shy girl, now I am a cool kid. Always on a high, I hope I never lose this. I've been working hard, I knew I had to prove it. Shout out to the guys who keep pushing the movement, yeah. Hibernating in my room just to write these truths for you. Soul searching on, now I know it's important. All I care about is growth. I don't care about your ego. Yeah, you can keep your bloody shoes. I got my own goals. I pull it into the universe. You know we're gonna make it work. Picky with my convos. I don't really speak much. I just find it long if subjects do not teach us. Gossiping is boring. No one is beneath us. Keep on moving forward. We on a 16 no more. Hibernating in my room just to write these truths for you. Soul searching on, now I know
know what? I've been wanting to say this for weeks.
Yeah.
And I've been forgetting every time. I was listening to that, I think you're too loyal. What's that song called on
Khaled's, yeah.
Khaled's album?
You Stay.
You Stay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know when like you have like your Latin rappers,
Yeah.
and I thought this on Meek's album.
Yeah.
Do you know when they're rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do their lyrics make sense
I can't
in
Their native
Spanish, or
I should hope so.
is it just to make sense what it sounds like in English?
You know, I've always
I know
thought this.
exactly
I
what
have
you mean.
thought this
That's
because it's
I've
like,
thought this for a long time.
yeah, because it's like if I'm trying to rhyme something fog, something dog,
Yeah.
does that translate as a rhyme, or is it like something do, something one?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, is it? I don't know, but I don't know.
I'd love
Also-
to know
I mean, I
that.
imagine it translates it, but I know it
But
said
does it make
the rhyme?
does the rhyme
Yeah.
translate?
It's got to make some sort of sense.
It's got to make sense.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know when Big Sean had the Super Duper, and what's it? Freaking hell, it's not finally famous. What's the name of the mixtape? Freaking hell, forgot what it's
I know
called.
you're saying, yeah, Detroit.
Nah, there's one before that.
Never checked
A
it.
few ones
Never-
before that.
never heard it, never
and it's
knew it
the
existed.
flow what Drake bit.
Oh, yeah, the ludicrous flow.
It's like
The one that. Oh,
He's like
I'm going up balloons.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if they did something like that, would it translate?
Okay.
Because doing that's making like it's like referencing things, isn't it? Like to.
Yeah. I think it does translate because I'm sure they're writing it. Yeah, well, they're writing it in Spanish, isn't
You're
it?
right in Spanish.
So it doesn't always rhyme when we're listening to it.
Yes.
I think it sounds alright, but it doesn't always rhyme. No, I don't know. I'll have to hold that one and say I don't know.
It's a
Still,
good question.
mm,
Yo, next week I'll ask J Balvin next week. He's a
Oh yeah.
guest next.
If you don't know,
Now you
Theresa
know,
May.
nigga.
Theresa May's gone. So
Gone or going?
she's going on the 7th of June.
She's
Same
going.
day Kstax album drops. Conspiracy.
I think
Exactly.
not. And yeah, so it's how it goes, man. It's one of them things, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, actually, 1 second.
She's balling as well, yeah. Sad.
Yeah, she did cry. I
Yo.
understand why you cried, though.
I'm not gonna lie. It's
Are you getting
like,
paid?
That was like
It's a big job to be the PM.
the Newcastle job like how many years ago?
No one wants to be there. So.
Fam, Poison Chalice.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I just feel like the next one's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Fam, I think we should all leave. Leave the country, and when it gets better, come back.
Shall we allowed back?
It's true, you know. It's true.
Anyway, there's something. Do the Teresa dance.
Teresa.
I can't find
The stiff arm
Yeah,
thing.
there was a whole tune. Do the Teresa. I can't even find it now. Still,
The
but
stiff arm thing.
do the Teresa. Wait, there.
I just
wait
card
there.
full up, brother. I ain't gonna bother changing it.
Come, make me show you the steps. Lift up your shoulders to the tip of your neck. Twist like you not learn by your right from your left. This point to the exit, not to the Brexit. This part you forget crazy with it. Skin out your teeth like you're not the lip. Make up your face like the season a kick. This is a bit spicy, isn't it? Hey, do the Teresa. Hey, do the Teresa. Hey, do the Teresa. Hey, do the Teresa.
Yeah, man.
That's a vibe still.
Yeah. I'm ready to sign off.
Yeah,
When you
man.
are, sir, Saxon.
Yo!
Oh.
Like,
Game of Thrones. I ain't even gonna get into it.
how did you lot let down? Yeah.
Just yeah.
This why I don't watch them things.
No.
So I don't have to be let down.
No.
Yeah, if my favourite show ended on a dead note, you know, I'll be vexed, you know. I'll be fully screwing. Like, I'll be like
Dead note for
fuming.
8 years,
like,
you know.
8
8
years,
years.
build it to a dead episode to finish it. I'll be so vexed right now. I wouldn't even want to talk about it, but yeah, talk.
It's a shame. Still.
So what do you think?
I'm not. Yeah, I've seen some real passionate people. I'm just like, yo, it's a
Man
shame.
vexed, you know, look at him.
I'm not. You know what it is? The joke is it. You know what it is?
Can't even finish sentence.
Nah, you know what it is?
Look at him. No, he's getting into it. These times he said he wasn't vexed.
I'm not vexed.
No, he's man pulled that
I'm
gun
a bit
finger there.
perturbed.
Look at him, his fingers, gun fingers coming out there.
Do you know when
He's
girls
popping the
do
guns.
that thing like, I'm not angry.
No, I'm just trying to
Don't you
finish.
just find it funny?
I'm just trying to finish a sentence. Like,
it's like I'm not angry.
now,
But last time you said
the more and more I think about it, I get more and more annoyed because of how bad it was. But it's just like, it's
look at him.
It's just
Man's
lazy.
fully vexed, you know.
it's lazy. I'm not.
And the thing is, it's not
I'm
like you can
vexed.
really spoil it for us because we don't really care about it.
No, I'm not trying to spoil it. It's just like.
I mean, like, do you know, like,
the
look-
simplest ending you could think of? It's that
The simplest
one who-
ending.
the simplest ending.
That Daenerys dies.
Yeah, everyone should have watched it by now. Yeah, Daenerys died. Jon Snow killed Daenerys, and then
Why did he kill her though?
because she was
Because she
turning
bun up them
mad.
people, innit?
Yeah,
Who are those people?
I saw it on Gogglebox.
everyone.
She was
Everyone.
supposed to. Because the bell rang.
Like everyone, just killed everyone.
And she still bun them up.
It's like imagine she
Oh,
was,
was she moving bad? Like,
imagine her destiny was to be the king of England. So she went to London, went to the Queen, and the Queen was like, "Yo, I know you got dragons, but if you want to come and take my throne, you have to burn down the whole city, which I know you're not going to do because you're a nice person." And she's like, "Oh, I'm a nice person, am I? Burn down everything." So obviously, like Jon Snow's like, "Yo,
she's evil.
you can't do that still." So he lips her up and then stabbed her
Okay.
I like them
because he was the
moves
only
still.
one that could get.
I like them moves still.
Wait, what?
I like them moves. Trust no one. Just like
So what
Man like this,
exactly
man
did
like this,
Bran end up being the king
No,
of everything?
it was just easy, innit? Might as well. Might as well.
And Jon Snow couldn't take the throne because
He killed the Queen.
she was actually was she recognised as a queen at the time
Yeah.
because she bun up everyone?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
bit lazy, but
So
yeah,
what
I
happened
get it.
to the one that was going on Gully a couple of weeks back?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you know what happened to her?
Why is
Still
she
out there.
king? Why is she king like Beyonce?
Nah.
Well, I mean,
She's an assassin.
the thing about it's like Bran's like a nice guy and he's wise and he knows. So it's like, yeah, you go.
What you doing, innit?
Yeah.
Assassinate
Arya is a
people.
killer.
Assassinate people.
Sansa's already like the Queen of Manchester.
Who's Sansa? Sounds like
It's
sounds
not,
like a Jamaican.
there's no.
She sounds like she's Jamaican.
Nah, there's no point talking about him because you're just bringing up like bad
Old
emotions
people.
to Jews.
Okay.
Look
No,
at it.
it's not even that. I just do you want to run through the whole Game
No,
of Thrones
don't,
when we're about to close
okay.
it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's all right, man. I know you're
it's
hurt.
alright.
Yeah, I know you're hurt. It's all right.
So,
man. Don't
so in all the
Stop
like, series
talking about
finales that you've
seasons.
seen, what have you seen? Like finales, like what have you gotten
I was
deep with?
thinking it's in
Okay,
Loads.
okay, Breaking Bad. You must have watched Breaking Bad.
yeah.
Breaking Bad. I thought that finale was pretty okay.
I think it's sick.
What else is there?
I never
Lost.
watched Lost.
I never
no.
watched. I've never got to
watched
three.
Lost.
Prison Break.
Prison Break. Fam, Prison Break. What's the point that you're going to send you back in another prison?
Well, it's back now in it season 5.
Season 5,000.
Yeah. Well, season
Michael
6 should be
Scofield.
coming. But when that did end,
The original one's sick.
the original first season and second
Yeah.
season, third season was good. Fourth season was just ridiculous.
That's when like
And
he
then that's
gets
when it
dashed
ended.
back in. for
Yeah.
some
Yo,
reason.
let's wrap up the
Yeah,
podcast.
sorry.
Yes, let's.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Saxon.
subscribe. You know,
Square.
man's tired.
White
Subscribe,
blood cells,
share, like, follow, all of that business. You know the deal. You know the drill. Yeah. So obviously, enough love, respect, mad props to everybody out there. Big up to all the artists that we mentioned on the show today, and to support the thing, support the podcast, and support our own Wolves music. Big up to everything. Even though we didn't even talk about music today, even though YG came out.
My Lovin'.
And we didn't
Kstax.
talk about Ty Dolla's tune with Cole, but we'll talk
You
about
mean
that
the
next
interlude?
week. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah, that interlude. Okay.
So,
And then the J. Cole Young Thug.
Yeah.
yeah, J.
Travis
Cole.
Scott is on that as
Travis
well.
Scott tune as well. So, big up yourselves. Big up your partners. Mike, have a good weekend. Hard food.
It's one of the deadest
We done
outros
that, yeah.
ever.
So big up your partners,
I mean,
Yo, you gotta show love, innit?
I think we need to cut it off because, boy,
Show the love, innit? Show the love, fam.
you know when you feel something going downhill, like you
Yo.
feel, yeah.
I'm just,
Yeah.
Hoe, nigga, bitch, nigga, bitch.
Thanks, like, bring it back up, Juice. Bring it back up.
Bitch, nigga, snitch, nigga.
That's too much for me still.
I know.
Okay.
It's a lot still.
When I heard that song today, I'm not even gonna get into it, but when I heard that, I was like, yo, even I feel like, fam, how many times are you gonna say that one word?
What bitch?
Snitch.
Take time.
Yo, let's do, yo, peace, man, peace, man,
Bless up.
bless. Thank you for listening. See you next Tuesday.
Next week.
Press the button, Spark.